So in our quest to find out what's going on and to reach this kid that's supposed to be missing, we actually stumbled across this building here. And this building actually has some of the things that we needed for another quest, which was over here, Bolt with his name. We found a bunch of stuff. We got into the arms building. We hacked a bunch of systems. A lot of good stuff to be found in here. A lot of bullets and everything like that. So that was all very useful. A lot of bit cartridges. And we get to this door where somebody is stuck. Now we can't break in. We're going to have to find a key. I'm Darkstar, the YouTube Assassin. Let's continue the Outer Worlds. So, as I said, there's people stuck in here and we can't get in there. Supposedly there's a key. Maybe we found it.
For a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross. What do you mean? It's locked. Wait, upward? Oh, my eternal soul, it worked!
This person didn't even know how to open up a door.
Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights. Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Oh, wow.
What? I ain't got nothing on me. How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect? No! Here, you can have this.
What is this? Okay.
Thanks a lot, mister.
Alright, so look at that. I didn't even have to go very far to look for anything. What have you got in here? Here's a mag. There's the Bolt 52 cartridge that they needed. Go some new stuff. There's another mag. That'll help pick a couple of locks. A lot of ammo in this place. And how this person was trapped in here, I don't know. That's kind of like weird. Like how she didn't realize to open the door. I had to go and find a bunch of those rats and kill them all and stuff. Looking for a key. Looking for a corpse. It would have taken forever. But look at that. Got all those bits and everything like that, which is kind of cool. So let's see. Did that complete that quest? Yep. Return to Sanjar. Space Crime Continuum. A Family Matter. Look for Tucker Needham in Amber Heights. Isn't that where that woman was going? She was going to Amber Heights, wasn't she? And it looks like it was this way. Which is also where this kid is supposed to be. So many weapons I have and so many things are not even... don't even have bullets for. This bullets thing is like a real problem, honestly. It's like really crazy. Let me see if there's something else that I could use. Do I have like any plasma or anything? Let's see. Flamethrower. There's a plasma launcher. We'll use that instead of the tactical shotgun. Oh yeah, I've got tons of plasma. Get through this town. Oh, this is the town that I've seen before that we kind of like went through. Gotta climb up this hill here. Oh, and there's all the bad guys that I saw before. Let's try to avoid them, if possible. Yeah, that Tucker person is supposed to be down there somewhere. I can't believe, like, short distance drops nearly kill me. Okay, so there's marauders here. I like that weapon. It's pretty cool. About time I found a use for this plasma thing too, because it's just a ton of it. Alright, let's go see if we can find this guy. Amber Heights Crossroads. Okay, and what is this supposed to be? Tell me this is like some kind of marauder hideout that this kid ran off to. What's in here? Anything useful? Nope, that says evicted. Hmm. See if we can find our way around here. See if we can find this kid. If this kid is supposed to be here somewhere. When a kid, this is going to be like an adult. Alright, let's see. Oh,
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm
oh
Rose.
boy.
Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophous truths, and the iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
This is going to
Why,
be crazy.
we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems. Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep. That's a nice way to think about it. Graham would be our father. I suppose Zora might make a good mother if the two of them could stop arguing. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them. Why, he's our founder. Graham taught
It's a
us about
cult.
philosophism. Through him,
The
we
kid
came to
ran
the
away to
eternal
a cult.
truth. I'm glad you're asking, by the way. I hope you'll consider staying. She's been with us since the beginning. I think she then, but now she's more like our commander. She goes and finds people in the wilderness and gets them to come here. And she keeps us from being chewed on and whatnot. She's liable to take your head off if you screw up, but then she'll sew it back on for you.
Nice.
Graham's place is in the large building straight back. Zora's sometimes there talking with him, but usually she's in the triage clinic next door. Oh, Graham settled here a long time ago. Shoot, I wish I had a pamphlet to give you. It's all in there. I wasn't around back then, but they say a lot of the old MSI corporate folks died here. He calls it a spiritual metaphor, something about rising from the ashes. The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Okay, so now we gotta go up the hill looking for this kid. Ugh. What's up, homie?
Get a whiff of that sweet sulfur air.
No. That's gross. Alright, so you guys just do what? You're just like some big happy cult thing?
What kind of idiot keeps a collection of empty shells?
Alright, I mean, stealing crap is not looked on too kindly. Okay, here he is. He should be in here somewhere. There you are.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here.
Like I said, an
What do I call you,
adult.
stranger? You here to join the iconoclasts? Help
No.
us free this world?
Here because of your mother.
I am not a little boy. I've been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me. Had hoped she'd accept my decision.
I guess not.
According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you. What in the nebula is wrong with you? She's an old woman. You'd threaten my flesh and blood just to get me to do what you want? You're real sick.
I am.
Sure, she drives me crazy, but she doesn't deserve anyone getting violent with her. Look, I'll go back, all right? Just don't hurt her.
That's all I wanted. Jeez. That was pretty wild. Alright, now instead of doing all that, I should be able to just warp, shouldn't I? Yeah, because I don't want to... I gotta go outside first. Darn. Okay. Then I can warp out of here. Warp back. I can't believe this is like a cult. Look at this. All these people talking all this iconoclast stuff. So crazy. What are they all doing? Like, you gotta figure that there would be some kind of like cult that's on here. Some cult that believes that they are, you know, protected or whatever. Yeah, I could see that. Alright, now let's warp now to where we've got to go. That's Stellar Bay. What is this over here? Oh, Cascadia landing pad. Yeah, we don't need to do that. We need to get over here because this will make the most sense for us. Yes, we'll fast travel that way. So I could see there being people that believe that they're free as long as they're out of the way of everybody. Like they're far away from you know, the companies, marauders and everything like that. And the thing is that, like, what's really crazy is that, like, I'm pretty sure that this happens in, like, a lot of places. You know, you've got, like, those crazy communities where people, you know, they shack up and they believe that they've got something, and then all of a sudden somebody else comes and thinks they're a cult, and then they all kill themselves. Like, we've seen stories like that a million times. Not really cool, but, you know, it is what it is. So now I just wonder if this cult is going to get crazy. Because if it is going to get crazy, if there are going to be like some kind of battles between them all and everything like that, it'll be kind of nuts. Alright, so let's see. What is the closest thing that I've got here? Let's see, family matter, return to Agnes, and wait, Bolt with his name, return to Sanjar, and Sanjar is right in there. And I've got that Bolt, buddy.
You should know you're getting across the company.
Of
What
course.
can I do for you? You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it. Oh, yes. No doubt someone else was having a laugh at my expense before you. This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
Your left kidney? Huh.
One of the executives required a transplant.
He's lucky they didn't want a liver or a heart.
I thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects. Apparently not. In charge of a scrap heap of a city. Abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners.
Well, at least you're doing what you gotta do, you know?
I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else?
Okay.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less. What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For
This
our
guy
part,
is
ability
really
to
into his
use that transfer
documentation,
form 52
honestly.
will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board. Sort of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into offering us a seat at the table.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea, it's definitely a firm middle finger.
That's what I like to hear. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Really? Most of the time they do illegal stuff out in the open. Cheaper that way.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board. You really think so?
Don't encourage him.
I admit I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are. Oh, I imagine you do. But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece.
Okay.
Is that how you people put it?
I'll think about it.
Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it. A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
Nice. We're in trouble. Alright, now let's go and talk to this woman because her son is now supposed to be okay. Oh, she was even closer, it looks like. Hey, look at you. You don't look so bad.
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is back, safe and
He
sound.
is. Look at him.
Tell the captain how grateful we are, Tut Tut.
So grateful, Captain. And don't worry. I'm never leaving Mama alone. She'll be very safe from anyone who wants to hurt her.
What a strange thing to say. Silly boy, you know it's my job to protect you, not the other way around. Well, having him home safe and sound makes me happy.
Okay.
Don't you worry, my boy. Out of my sight again.
Yes, Mama.
Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my Tuk-Tuk home safe again.
Wow. Oh, there it is. What a crazy journey that was. Alright, let's see. Space Crime Continuum. Meet with Catherine. Errors in Scene. Follow up with Catherine Mallon. Herrick's Handiwork. Yeah, let's check that out. Let's see what this is all about. This is another one that's not that far. Hopefully it's not another fight. Those look like I have to go in here, though. Is there an upstairs? There's an upstairs. Out of my way, people. Who's this
Face, huh?
yuppie?
You from off-world? A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell and revel? Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking. It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor Velma goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work.
Huh.
We won't go back until she agrees
Makes
to pay
kinda
us fair and
sense.
proper. Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay. Sure thing.
Maybe.
What did you want to discuss?
There's like a lot of stuff for these people can talk about.
Not forever.
It's like crazy.
Each saved up our bits, and I stashed them safe in my home by the diner. I reckon we could last a week or two at least. If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better. The others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true.
What?
I
What
would
rumors?
never endorse such an untoward tactic, you know, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far, it's just gossip, you know, but if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
Okay, well. Looks like Velma has a shady past, possibly.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Uh-huh.
Think they're watching the same serials, following the same tossball game?
Mm-hmm.
You're not listening to a word, are you?
Look,
Now, where was that other thing? There were like two things.
Smells
There's
like fish.
57, there's 20. That's where he is, up there. Let's see what our journal says. Let's see. Convince Caleb to return to work. Huh. Well, let me see if I could convince him to return to work and then work out whatever else with Velma.
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
I don't want to revel.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss? Nope. I'm calling her bluff. If she wants to threaten us, we'll see how she likes it when Sanjar finds out she gave Sublight even more dominion in Stellar Bay.
Alright, so he really is holding his ground, it looks like. I don't know that I really want to get on her bad side, though. What is this? There's something up there, it looks like. Stuff is just lying around and it'll be theft if I went and did anything. Well, this isn't what I was looking for. Ah, what I'm looking for is on the other side here. Ooh. I don't have the skills to open that up, it looks like. Alright, well, if I can't do anything there, obviously I can't steal his, that's probably his thing. Let's see. Meet with Catherine. It was really dumb of that guy to tell me where he stashed his cash, too. That was just foolish on his part. I'd have to find Catherine and see what she knows. Kind of interesting where this goes. Honestly, some people are saying that this was like a 10-hour game or something, and it's really not. Okay, we're gonna warp over there. It's really not. It's actually a pretty long game, I think. Wow, I gotta go all the way over there. Can I warp over here, maybe? Yeah. There we go. And then we'll just keep going south. That way we're closer. It would suck to have to walk all that way. Although, probably get a lot of XP from destroying whatever's out there while walking. Come on, let's get there. Alright, we have to go south, I believe. Yep, look at that, we're closer. Okay.
I'm just saying, if we did need to dispose of a body, this would be a good spot for it. Here they come.
I like that weapon. Stop screaming. You're gonna wake the baby. Yeah, this weapon takes like a little bit to warm up, but once it gets going, it's gone. And I have plenty of freaking ammunition for this, so I'm going to use this to my content. Well, these guys certainly look like a lot of fun. And I'm collecting all kinds of ammo, which is good. That way when I go back to like my other weapons, everything is nice and easy. What? Wow. That was pretty dramatic. I thought I died for a second there. It was just a very overdramatic death, it looks like. Don't think I could cross a body of water. What was that? Is there anything over there? I'm actually feeling pretty confident with this weapon here. Plasma energy running wild, just blasting people. They scream in agony and I love it. Meanwhile, it's really improving my XP range, as you can see. Upper left-hand corner, the third bar down. Pretty amazing. Like it a lot. Bypass shunt, we'll take that. I really like that sword too. That sword actually turns them to ash, which is pretty cool. Man, by the time I'm ready to go back to my regular weapons, I'll have Lord knows how many freaking bullets for them, being that I'm using this thing and it just basically just decimates everything. It really does, which is pretty wild. Anything else around here? Doesn't look it. Yeah, these colors are just crazy to me. I keep feeling like the game is broken because of the colors. What is that over there? Holy crap, what is that? Close. Oh crap, they could go through the water? Blast that thing, man. What are you guys doing? You guys are dead, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Just die. I killed your babies or whatever. What are these? These things are like swarms. Manta swarm. Why did you run away? What is this? A flaw? Herpetophobia? After too many encounters with manapillars and manosaurs, you're not quite yourself when any of the manta family of creatures are attacking your party. I'm phobic? No. That's so crazy that you could like create flaws and stuff like that for yourself. Come on, you. How did you reset? I want to take this thing down. Look, it's almost down. And down it goes. Look at that. Wow, that was a lot of XP. 5,222. Ooh, and it turned to... What? It had toss ball cards? Model spaceship. I wonder what all that stuff does. Manta carapace. I wonder if that's going to be worth anything. I wonder, looking at the spot where it came from, if it was like digging up anything or doing anything here. Man, I thought for sure I was going to gain some type of like trophy or something. Well, there's a corpse. Skill point. Wow, there's still like a bunch more of those things over there. I killed your queen! Wow, that thing actually melts. That was some quick XP fighting those things. Okay. Now let's go and see where this thing is here. Let's see what we could do with the skill point. Always use the stealth and, let's see, hack, lockpick. I'm going to put it all here. Huh. Kind of cool. Okay. Looks like I didn't use all my points. Let's do some melee. There we go. Apply. And perks. What perk do I want now? Companion ability cooldown. Yeah, let's go with health restored. I could use that. Okay. Now let's go in here. See what we've got going on. Man, I don't know. This kind of does look like space, like if we went to space in the 1950s. So it's kind of very Fallout, but at the same time, it is its own. I think I would like to see a little more where they kind of do some things that are like slightly different. Which I mean they kind of do, but like I said, there's a couple of things like the artistic choices really make me nuts. Like I really feel like the color scheme is all kinds of messed up. Where are we now?
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
Oh, that's nothing.
No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Weird.
Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient.
Huh.
We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
Okay.
Swell. We like quick on the draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cabin. Only $250 a night. Ms. Malin can let you one if you're interested. She's the one who runs this racket.
Okay.
You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit. She's not but just down the way. The 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon.
Interesting.
Wise, Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail.
Okay.
Keep your wits about you. This is sublight territory.
Drinking, gambling, and organized crime. Everything you need to keep civilization running.
Nice. Good attitude to have. What's up?
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to trouble you, Ms. Malin. I understand you're a terribly important figure in these parts. Perhaps you could point me to a man by the name of Reginald Cheney.
That sprat shit better not have brought trouble into my town. He's a long-term renter. Easily replaceable. Check his domicile. Whatever happens, I don't fucking care. Just keep the mess from staining my little nugget of paradise, and we'll be grand.
Okay.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening.
I'm half listening. Awesome.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Okay.
So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe. I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through, or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system? Clever. That's why Lilia's paying you, I take it. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Unless you want to get dead.
And I'd rather not wait another several weeks for Lilia to send your replacement. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
Okay.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
Okay.
Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details, so long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut, or his production lines ought to make do. If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise.
Yeah.
Maybe another way in.
We'll do either or.
Enough to trek the sewers.
Or all of the above.
Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end.
Okay, we'll get to the end then.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Nice. All right. Well, I'm pretty sure I have the firepower for it. Let's see what the journals go with. Companion quest: The Empty Man. Track down Reginald Cheney. Domicile on Frobuk on Monarch. Take Max to visit Reginald Cheney and ask him about the band journal. Okay.
Now there's a woman who knows what she wants.
We'll do that first. Being that we're already here.
This is Reginald's stuff, all right, but it looks like he's not home. Let's search the room. Try to figure out where he's gone.
Conditions fair. I can't believe I'm stuck in this law-forsaken town. Police, I may have finally found a spot with promise down the tunnel on the riverbank outside of town. Produced 1 nugget and 2 teeth. I wonder if I can find a dentist who'd pay something for the teeth, Cheney. Yeah, well, since he's not here, I'm pretty sure he won't mind me taking his crap. It's Purple Berry Crunch. Not the Purple Berry Crunch. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we'll find this guy and then we'll kill the other guy. I think we gotta go outside for this one. Being that he did specifically say down a river and stuff. No, he's on the other side. Ooh, still in the town. Let's see. Now this is interesting. This is a chase.
Always imagined Fallbrook would be...
I had a patient who went swimming at a...
Almost there.
Got eaten from the inside out by parasitic amoebas.
Oh, sewage. Yuck. Hey, there he is. What's up, homie?
Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Uh-oh.
Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
Uh-oh.
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy.
Wow.
Yes, that's about the long and short of it. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better. Okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
I don't think so. A crazed hermit on Scylla? He's playing us for fools.
It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
Okay, now he needs to go to some hermit on some other planet. But before we do that, what we're going to do is we're going to see what else we could get into around here. So the cleaning machine, errors unseen. There we go. We'll deal with Clive. And that's going to require us leaving here.
Can we talk?
Oh, you want to talk, Vicar?
I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm.
No problem, bro.
You're right. I owe you an apology.
You do.
I've been so obsessed for so long, I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it.
You probably
You owe me
couldn't.
nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness. Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward.
Good.
You never asked. Most laypeople are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Baconu journal. Oh, exactly as you'd imagine. Can't say I enjoyed the stint. It did provide me with plenty of time to think. The way I see it, the universe was snapping me back to where I needed to be. You stray too far from the course of your destiny, the world will try to correct for it.
Interesting. All right, so that we'll leave it there. We're on our way to go and kill Clive and do like a bunch of other things. Go to Sila and find this other hermit and talk to Catherine again and see if we could have her help Sanjay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until the next one, be good. Take care.